Hello, Snacks and Zacks. Welcome to your late night pep talk. My name is Pepper, and here with me is my good friend Zach. Nice to eat you. Yum yummy, so tasty. How is everybody doing today? Objection and all that. We are in the courtroom as selected by Zach. Zach wanted to be in the courtroom today.
Objection.
Objection. Specifically, actually, funny enough, Zach specifically asked to be on the left side here because he wanted to be on the same side as Phoenix Wright in the courtroom scenes. Zach, that is adorable, Zach. Oh, thank you, Zach. I appreciate that. Yeah, so we are still, it is nearing the end of November, but we are still doing our donation thing, which may go on past this month or not. Who knows? I don't know. You'll see next podcast. You'll find out. But we are at $750. I don't know what we were at the last time. The last podcast episode we did. But, like, it wasn't 750. I'm gonna check, actually.
Is that 3 something?
It was at 410 the last time. 410. So we've made some pretty significant progress, it looks like, since, in the last 2 weeks. I hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, I'm Pepper. This is Zach. Hello, hello. Let me see if I can see your words. Hello, Jay Hill. Hello, Adrian Garcia. Hello, Andre. Hello, Haru. Hello, hello. Later on, Haru is actually going to be showing up as the guest star for this episode. We should be calling this episode Late Night Pup Talk instead of Late Night Pep Talk. So in any case, we are starting with the first segment that we always start with, which is just the How Ya Been segment, where it's just kind of some general talking and chatting, hanging out, and oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Haru. $15. Thank you so much. I get to add that to the thingy. Yay. Thank you so much. It's at $765 now. Thank you. Okay, let me make that go up a little bit. Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. So that means $35 more, and we will do a multiplayer stream with the chat. Or I will, or some other people will. Who knows who will be there, but I know I will be there. So, thank you so much for that, Haru. Thank you. You're amazing. I hope you know that. That puts us at $765. Hell yeah. Last time we drank the Oreo soda, so that's happened, which was a pain already. Oh. Yeah, that was a pain. So how has everybody been? Zach, how have you been? Have you been up to anything interesting in the past 2 weeks?
No, just I'm still finishing my hard drive, so I'm doing.
Yeah.
Working on my second brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically that.
You should look slightly to the left. You're not staring up at a spider on the wall anymore. You're just kind of like looking down, all depressed and everything.
I can't move after.
You can't move?
Well, I have to give it the chat box. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's okay. You don't need to have the chat box. It's okay.
Alright.
I really appreciate it, though. Yeah, tomorrow is Thanksgiving. It's gonna be interesting. We're not doing anything for the channel, but I am seeing my dad tomorrow, so that'll be something. No big plans really, because Thanksgiving. It's one of those situations where like I wish we could just collectively not do it. You know what I mean? Like collectively, you just decide like, hey, we're not gonna do Thanksgiving anymore. Let's just, like, do something else on a different day. It has nothing to do with this. That would probably be better. But, you know what? Yeah. I'll be going to see my dad, probably have some, like, turkey or something. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. But I think I was talking about this on, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order with Jody. That, like, I haven't really had, like, a big family get-together Thanksgiving in years at this point. I don't know about you, Zach.
Oh. Yeah, it's just a lot of drama.
Yeah.
A lot of drama stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of That's not too abnormal for Thanksgiving, it seems. I guess just because big families and everything. And I don't know personally if this is like an accurate thought or not, or if it's just kind of me in my head. But because of like my own experiences. But I do feel like kind of it's become a lot more common lately for like family gatherings to just, I don't want to say not work, but like to have like, it seems like a lot, I'm not the only person that isn't doing like family gatherings for Thanksgiving anymore, because like before the past couple years there was always some big family gathering with like 15 people or something like that, and it was turkey, gravy, all the stuff. But like the past couple years that hasn't been the case, and it's just been like usually like gatherings of like upwards of 3 or 4 people just separately. And I feel like that's not been the case for just me. I feel like other people have also been experiencing that, as in like family gatherings that are larger have been less common. I wonder if that's anything to do with COVID. Honestly, that would make a lot of sense if just like people had a taste of not having to get the entire family together and were like, oh, I like that. And they just kind of went from there. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. But yeah, like the past few years for me, it's usually been just like going upstairs and being like, "Hey, mom, doing food," and it's like, "Yup," and then like my sister and brother have shown up, and then we just do it. Like we used to also switch back and forth between my mom and dad's because they're divorced, between which parent we're doing Thanksgiving with each year. But now that's not even happening either. We just do it at my mom's. And so like, yeah, I don't know. You know, it's weird though, because like the last 2 podcast episodes ago was the Halloween one, and it feels like that just happened. But I guess that's how it works when you're doing podcasts like every 2 weeks and all that. But yeah, you're not really doing anything big, Zach?
There's a family gathering tomorrow.
How many people are gonna be there for it?
My cousins, which is that's 4, uncles, 4.
Like, is it gonna be like a big one or like more on the small side?
Yeah, it's a big one, but there's still drama involved in and whatnot.
Yeah, I get you. Like, I know also, like, Jody's not doing anything this year. I'm not doing anything big this year. I think, I don't know, this is also just, like, me getting into better spaces as well, but it seems like there's at least very minorly been some more, like, recognition of what Thanksgiving, like, really stands for, and, like, how bad that is. Like, sure, we like turkey and gravy and all that, but, like, you know, like, speaking of, actually, Jody and I were in the car. This was earlier today, I believe. It might have been yesterday. But we were just driving through town, and we went through a suburb. And they had a freaking, like the big, like, inflatable balloons that you usually see at the like, car dealerships. I refuse to reference Family Guy with this joke. with calling it that, but like the big inflatable people that you see like waving around at car dealerships, they had one of those, but it was specifically a pilgrim, and it's like, oh my gosh, you are really going hardcore and celebrating Thanksgiving, which is weird. I feel like I see that stuff for like Halloween and Christmas, but like not really for Thanksgiving ever. I wonder if there's like. I was gonna say, I wonder if it's just like this whole thing where like I feel like COVID, as well as maybe some people becoming more aware, and also just some people becoming more nationalist, to be honest, is just kind of like splitting people into like caring more, like some people caring a lot more about the holidays and some people caring a lot less, because like this could also be just because I've like grown into an adult, but like Christmas and Halloween have become a lot less important. But to some other people, like Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving are like more important than I've ever seen before. It's really weird.
I talked about a sky dancer.
Sky dancer?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me search that up. Is that what they're fucking called? Sky Dancers? I guess so. That name is way too cool for what these things are. That name is way too cool for what these things are.
Hmm.
Here, I'm gonna put it on the stream so you guys can see real quick.
Well,
Where's my...
I do wish a happy celebration for anyone celebrating. And I hope anyone who wants to participate in the blood sport that goes on the day after the shopping blood sport.
Oh,
Yeah. Be safe.
Be safe. Don't get trampled. Unless...
It literally is a blood sport, so...
Yeah. These things. These are the things. I didn't know they're called Sky Dancers. That name is way too good for them. That's like a freaking cool, like fantasy name or something like that. That shouldn't be what these things are called. They shouldn't be called Sky Dancers. That's way too cool. They don't deserve that. What the heck? In any case, yeah, no, that's something. And you know, I always forget that Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving. And I think that's partially because, like, growing up, the day after Thanksgiving was usually the day we would go and get our Christmas tree, which also hasn't happened for the past few years. I think that's just largely, at least for me, due to, like, different relationships with my family, like, slightly changing, you know? Slightly or drastically changing, depending on how you want to view it. Go ahead.
My family always has a plastic Christmas tree.
Yeah. I know at my dad's place, it's like no Christmas trees are allowed, but like several people will always still do it. And it's really funny because it'll be like, no Christmas trees allowed, and then it'll come around to December and you'll walk through the apartment building and the floor will just be like littered with like pine needles. So it's like, I wonder if someone didn't listen to the rules. And like, you know what? Good for them. But like, yeah, it's kind of funny. I know that those rules have been supposedly getting more strict though in that complex. So like they're having to also switch over to like fake trees and all that. But yeah, no, it really is interesting. Like thinking about it, I think like putting it down to probably COVID is a good example, because like it's just made such a huge impact in how people go about day-to-day life, obviously, that like a lot of holidays also were obviously not celebrated in the same way. So like people got a taste of not having to do that, or maybe just a lot of people became, understandably, more depressed around that time, because, you know, COVID. And COVID's still going on, but like when I say it in this way, I mean specifically like 2020. That was like the year. I don't know. I feel like I should stop saying COVID and start saying like lockdown, because COVID is still very much so there. I say this every once in a while, but I always still to this day recommend everyone wear masks when they go out.
Mask.
There's Jody in the background. Thank you, Jody. Yeah, everyone mask, please, because it is pretty important. Oh, you didn't do it right, J Hill. It's not return, it's here. You have to do redeem here. That's how it works. But like, yeah, it's pretty important. There's a lot of people who, like, I even personally know, who just literally can almost never go outside anymore. They're literally stuck in their houses now, and just like can't leave actually because of their illnesses. Oh, medication time. Because of their illnesses, they can't go outside anymore because COVID is still a thing. Sure, it's not a thing to like a lot of people, but like it should be.
It's still killing people.
It's still killing people, and
still disabling people also.
Still killing people, still disabling people. And there's people, like I said, I personally know who can't go outside anymore now, specifically because people don't care about COVID anymore, like aren't wearing masks, all that stuff. So like, please wear a mask. Please do it. That's my thing. I had a really You know what? I'm gonna talk about it. It's because it's funny. I had someone ask me a really, my personal opinion, dumb question some weeks ago when I had a mask on and I was in public. The person I was with was like, noticed it, I guess, and like I made some comment saying like being bothered by my mask, not by the prospect of having to wear it or that I should be wearing it, but more so that like I get a lot of heat flashes, like hot flashes, and I have a lot of difficulty with heat. And so I was more so getting into the fact that I was having one, and the heat from within my mask was stifling in a way. And it was more so just like a general complaint. But then from there, this person was like, well, why do you still wear it? And I tried to explain what I just explained, and like, it's important. Like, for example, Jody, if I can use you as an example.
Yeah.
Jody got COVID a year ago at this point, and is still experiencing like issues from it. Still, it's been a year, and Jody is still like having coughs, which you've heard on stream, I'm sure, just because of that. And that's just like a light example. There are people who have much more intense, like long staying effects.
And like, for me to give another example, when I was like still doing my PCA work, my client was someone who could just never go out in public for the rest of their life, basically, because no one was taking COVID seriously, and they were extremely vulnerable to that.
Mm-hmm. And so am I. Like, I'm not extremely vulnerable, but I am vulnerable because type 1 diabetes and all that. That's my piece on that. I've been trying to be a little bit more adamant about it lately, just because it is important. Even if I have a Patrick stapled to my horns on my head.
I don't see how that connects, but okay, sure.
I mean, it's just a silly thing. It's a silly visual to be talking about serious matters, is all.
Patrick Star.
What's that?
Patrick Star.
Yeah, Patrick Star. Yep.
Patrick Star.
Thank you for protecting me, Haru. Thank you. But yeah, no, that's a whole thing. So yeah, I'll always say, please wear a mask. I think I was saying something else. Did I mention this? That like the whole thing about Black Friday is that I always forget it's like that because usually that's the day I get my Christmas tree. Yeah, I did say that. Yeah. And then you mentioned you get the fake Christmas trees. Yeah, that was it. That was the whole thing. That was the whole thing. Yeah. Well, in any case, some serious conversation there that happens. That's part of the podcast. That's part of the pep talk. Tonight being a little bit more of a late night pep talk. We have about 10 more minutes until we invite our guest Haru on. So that'll be nice and fun when we get to do that. Yeah, I don't know. How have you been? Like, has COVID like continued to affect you or anything like that, Zach?
Not really. Well, I blame it for my sleep schedule being ruined.
Your what being ruined?
Sleep schedule.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ever since I had it, it's not been like I can't seem to stay up all day.
You know, that could be long COVID as well, honestly. Like, once again, more reason, everyone in chat, please wear masks. Take this thing seriously, because, like, we know a lot of people aren't.
It can also be because iron issues.
Yeah.
That's one thing that they mentioned while I was at the doctor, is that I'm low in iron. I mean, it could be connected. It possibly could not be connected. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, either way, whether it is or not, we know a lot of people are still being, to this day, affected by it years later. Like, I have a friend, like I mentioned, who just can't go out. Anyways, the conversation, that was what I was talking about. Is this friend asking me a dumb question? Or this, I say friend, but it was something else. It was a relative. Um, but asked me, like, I explained why I still wear it and why it's important to me and why I think more people should wear masks. And, like, I think during the conversation at some point I said, like, because it can, like, affect people, like I said, it can affect people who, yeah, basically everything I said. And the person said to me, like, oh, but, like, hypothetical question, and this is where it comes in, was like, what if it affected, what if you wearing your mask affected people? And I was like, what?
What if the world was made of pudding?
I was like, what? What do you mean if it, like, wearing my mask affected people? Like, that's such a, I don't know, frustrating question, because, like, do you mean, like, what if it annoyed people? Because that's a thing that happens. Some people get annoyed and they're idiots. Haru says that's such a dumb devil's advocate. It really is. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, what if... Okay, so let's measure this. Not wearing your mask can affect people in the fact that they literally, for the rest of their life, cannot leave their home because collectively we have decided to not wear masks anymore. Like, people can never leave their homes again, ever. Whereas if you do wear your mask and it affects some people, they're going to be annoyed for the next 20 minutes because they're probably like a jerk who didn't believe in COVID or something. They'll be annoyed for a few minutes. That's about it. Like, yeah, it's one of those things. But basically I ended up asking him, like, okay, so what do you mean? Do you mean, like, they're annoyed? Or is this somehow, like, affecting their health? Like, as if I were not wearing a mask? Because if that was the case, then sure, it would make things a lot more complicated, but also that's not the case and isn't really, like, a helpful question to help dive into this, because it's just not the case. And then, of course, this person brought up, like, how sometimes he's confused about seeing people wear masks while, like, in cars. And, like, the thing I say to that is, like, who cares? Like, I don't wear a mask in my car when I'm alone because it doesn't seem necessary, but also, like, if other people do, who cares? Maybe they have a reason for it. Maybe there's a good explanation. I don't care. So, like, yeah, that's the comparison I can make, is someone will be like, oh, I get annoyed when someone is doing something on their own terms in their own vehicle, and I see it. Compared to people who, like I said, can't leave their house ever again for the rest of their life. Just an interesting comparison there. Yeah, it's an upsetting one because, like, people will act as if those are, like, equivalent comparisons. It's weird. It's weird. There's my I feel like it's gonna become like a typical thing. There'll be a pepper rant at some point for each stream.
Alright.
A little bit of a pepper ramble. Yeah. Well, in any case, do you have any thoughts, Zach? I kind of just went off that time.
For the subject, not really. I know a lot of people. I know some people who wear them. I know some people who don't. Some people who just believe that. Well,
yeah.
Who have the excuse of, oh, I'm not sick, so I don't need to wear it.
Yeah. That's
like
sorry, go ahead.
But no, go ahead.
Like, I feel like a thing a lot of people miss for some reason is that wearing a mask isn't really supposed to be protecting you. It's protecting others in case you yourself are sick, and which a lot of people can be, and can be symptomless or are carrying it. Like, there's a couple of things I actually am a carrier of, like strep throat, for example. Like, I can have strep throat and have no idea I have strep throat, and then give it to other people. I used to do that all the time to my brother and sister growing up. But, like, people think that they're doing it for their own sake, and it's like, I don't need to do it. It's my own health. I shouldn't have to care. But it's like, no, you are literally helping other people stay okay and safe. Which is why it's sad, because like when I go out with Jody, we'll be wearing masks, and then we'll see like maybe 1 or 2 other people if we go to like the grocery store or something. 1 or maybe 2 other people wearing a mask, and that's it out of everyone in a crowded grocery store. And excuse me, it's kind of sad because it feels like we're not making any difference, because it's just the 2 of us wearing masks in a whole place.
Right.
Which is why I wish more people did it, because like, but like a lot of people won't, because they'll be like, they'll have that same thought. Well, like if it's just me, then like that's not going to make a difference. So why does it matter? But like when you don't realize that in having that thought, you're still not wearing a mask, and therefore like other people will still not wear masks. They'll have the same thought. It's kind of like a, I don't know what the phrase would be. Like it's a loop. I don't know. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Is that it? I guess kind of. I don't know. But like, let's just say a couple people, they don't wear masks because they're like, hey, if we like, no one else is, and like, so we're not going to make a difference if we do. And then another couple of people are having the same thought, and then another couple of people are having the same thought. So like, if they just chose to do the mask thing anyway, and more people did that, then like that thought wouldn't be as much of an excuse. Yeah, I don't know.
Have you? This goes back to the last topic. Have you ever participated in the blood sport, the shopping holiday?
You mean Black Friday?
Yeah.
Kind of. I have never participated in on the shopping end. I have unfortunately participated on it on the being a cashier end, which sucks.
I've never participated. Just because I've always known that stores will tell you it's not. It's a scam.
Yeah.
They scare me all the time.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense.
Don't never fall for it.
Like
like I said, if you're okay being scammed,
yeah,
and you choose to participate in it, please be safe.
Yeah.
Because it is a dangerous holiday that people celebrate.
It's
yeah.
Yeah. It's like, you know that thing, there's like this thing a lot of stores will do, and a lot of online stores as well. They'll say like, they'll be selling something, and there'll be like a number at the top that'll say like $99.99, and it'll be crossed off, and then underneath it it'll say like $69.99. So it's like, oh, I'm actually saving right now. But like, it's actually only ever always cost $69.99. It's never cost $99.99. It's just like a trick to make you think you're getting it for a cheaper price, and that this is like a limited time offer or something, when like, no, that's actually just its default price at all times.
And the thing about that is that I'm pretty sure there's legality issues against that, because you cannot do that online.
Right, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's just like not easily enforceable, or like maybe it's one of those things where it's just like, oh, they'll have it actually cost $99.99 for like the first minute it's up, and then then change it or something.
It's so weird because it is a legal issue, but places don't get punished for it.
Yeah. Not surprising, I guess.
Really odd.
Yeah. Well, in any case, we should probably be moving on to our next segment, Creator Cone. Haru, I see you're still in the chat. If you are still in the chat, would you like to join us in call? Would you like to hop on in here and join us? We are going to welcome our guest for today.
It's mandatory.
It's required. You must enter the call.
Cow, cow, cow.
Don't lie to me. Don't you freaking lie to me. Where are you? Let me see. I gotta find you. Oh, yeah, there you are.
Okay, Haru.
Oh my god, there's 2 Zachs. Hang on.
Haru,
there's too many of them.
I have an important question, Haru.
What?
You wanna play League?
No.
Oh no! You can't keep doing this, Zach. You can't keep doing this.
Reported. Unfriended.
Zach, can you slide over to your character's right just a little bit?
Okay. Let me. Wait.
Oh my god, I get to wear the cone of...
Creator.
What's the opposite of shame?
It's the cone of creatorness. It's the creator cone. You're wearing the creator cone. Hi, Haru. Hello, pup. Welcome to your pup talk pep talk.
Pep talk.
Pup talk pep talk. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
That's good.
I just got off like a 5-hour shift of work.
Oh yeah.
It was actually
tired?
almost 6 hours.
Oh
yeah.
jeez. Tired,
Yeah.
tired puppy. Get in the tired
But
puppy
it's
bed.
it's a good day because I don't have to work for the next 2 days. Yay!
Yay!
Let's go.
The one thing we can thank for from this holiday, plus the gravy. I'm
also doing really good because I get to be in a call with Pepper, and maybe also Zach.
I was wondering if you're gonna say Zach too. Yeah, and also this fucking bitch. Yeah. Hello, Zach.
Oh,
So yeah, you are the creator cone for today. Everyone, hello. Say hello to Haru, who is very close to us as a part of Team V-Spire, the VTuber team the three of us are all part of. Haru, since you are the creator cone, how this works is you can advertise yourself, basically. You can tell us a little bit
Whoa.
about what you do, and for the next 15 minutes, we'll have you here, and then you can either choose to stay longer or not, up to you. But we have 15 minutes to start off with to see if you want to advertise yourself and talk a little bit about what you do. You can put yourself in if you have a link, you can put yourself in the chat as well. Or I can do it.
Okay, well, it all started when I was the little puppy that my mama gave birth to, and then I went to school, and then I made some friends, and then here I am.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm so
No,
happy
but,
that happened.
But yeah, for those who don't know me, hi, I am HaruHaze.
Yay!
I'm a puppy girl VTuber.
Yeah.
I am the cutest puppy on Team V-Spire.
It's true. It's true.
If those are wondering if there's a second cutest, that would be Minra.
But Minra's not a puppy.
She is.
She is?
I've heard her bark before.
Oh, interesting. That's interesting right there. We'll have to remember that. When is it going to be revealed that Zach is a puppy girl?
Zach, do you want to start some estrogen?
I like Zach's avatar is like eyes flickered for a second.
I will.
Like
Hey, listen.
uh-huh.
I will if you play League.
Oh.
I'll think about it.
You know, this has been happening for a little bit, actually. There's been, like, Haru and Zach League discourse, I feel like, on Team V-Spire. Like, Zach trying to get people to play League, specifically Haru, and then it just, like, failing miserably, and us continuously graduating Zach for it. Zach tried to get me divorced.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I was there for that.
Can't believe you, Zach. But yes,
Yeah.
yes. Sorry,
How
Haru.
dare you, Zach?
Go on about your stuff.
Yeah, I'm on twitch.tv/HaruHaze. So currently my stream schedule is kind of like all over the place. It's a bit of a mess. I try to stream like once a week if I can, but real life gets in the way too often.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm here. I'm still a part of Eatspire, and I still stream when I can. I do have like a few ongoing series.
Cool.
I've got like a collab series with one of my partners, Ian. That's the Empire Ian, who actually just recently celebrated getting affiliate on Twitch.
Ooh, exciting.
And we have an ongoing series called Fry Gay Nights, where
Ha.
one of us plays a game and the other one hangs out in voice chat while they play a game.
Okay.
And
I gotta interrupt you. Just ask a question
Wow.
real quick. Why are you frying the gays?
Well, no, it's
Fried
it's
gays?
it's for Friday, except
Fried
instead of
gays.
Friday, if anything, it's more like Freya gays.
Okay.
Because Freya is gay.
I did
Yeah.
for a second think you said fried gays though. It's like, Haru, what are you doing?
But yeah, no, that's right now the series that we're doing for that is Valkyrie Chronicles, where I play it, and Ian comments on how terrible I am at the game.
Oh.
And speaking of Ian, we also have a podcast. Our
Sweet.
podcast is called The Kaiju's in the Details, where we watch kaiju movies and we talk about them.
That's pretty good. I always, I was actually talking about this with Jody earlier today. I'm always fascinated for some reason with like podcast names, like the titles and names of podcasts, because they're so fun. Like that one, or like mine with Pep Talk, or Zach's other podcast, High Note Podcast. Like podcast names are fun.
I got
good.
I got the High Note and Outcast podcast.
Yeah. I used to have the Cladcast podcast, which was back before I transitioned, where I would just like do podcast episodes live action, and I'd be like in some sort of outfit, like a special outfit, as in like I was clad in clothing, and that was like the whole gimmick. But now we're here with Pep Talk, which I think is much better, personally.
I love the name Pep Talk, by the way.
Thank you.
This is such a cute name for
Thank
such
you.
a cute host.
Oh, Zach, you mean?
No.
No. Thank you, Haru. Thank you.
I love you, Zach.
Do you? Do you?
And not as much as Zach loves League.
Ooh, it always comes back to League, huh? There's been a lot of League talk lately. I wonder, at some point, I feel like probably not this stream, but like Jody and I are probably gonna talk about Arcane Season 2, Episode 1.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Because it's okay. I'm not gonna say this. It was cinematically, story wise great. Politically, fucking god awful. Like, it was like
What's Arcane?
it's a League of Legends show. You fucking are a League player and you don't know there's a show about League of Legends?
Wait, you didn't?
You see, well, Arcane is all I know about League, other than the fact that League is a shit game.
Oh, snap. It keeps happening. Hi, Shiny. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, no, like...
Speaking of Arcane, though, like, I still have yet to finish Season 1.
Mm-hmm.
I have, like, one episode left to watch, and that's been the case for the past, like, I want to say 2 years now?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I watched Season 1 when it first came out, and then just started Season 2 a couple days ago, and yeah, no, there's a lot of, like I said, cinematically, story-wise, fantastic. That Episode 1 of Season 2, politically, god-awful. But we'll Jody and I will get into that on our own stream, I think.
We gotta get into TFTs sometime.
We do, the three of us, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Probably after my move.
You bought it for me, remember?
I did, yeah, and I really wanna
You wanna get on the poop deck with me?
I wanna I really wanna collab with Pepper.
What if we ooh kissed on the poop deck?
Oh
Oh my god, it worked anyways.
Yeah, I got the boat.
Yeah, you can drive the boat, Zach.
That's my favorite part.
Welcome to the stream. VTuber Kayfabe is dead. Thank you for stopping by.
Hello.
I don't know if I've seen you before. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy. We're doing Pep Talk Podcast. We are in a court because every stream we have a different background, and this time Zach wanted us to get into the Ace Attorney background. So we are currently in Ace Attorney.
I believe VTuber Kayfabe is Dead is formerly VTuber Lore Simp.
Oh, really? I just I made you a card. Why are you VTuber Kayfabe is Dead? Immerse Me Senpai. Yeah, that's how I know you, was Immerse Me Senpai. Why are you VTuber Kayfabe is Dead? What happened? Are you dead? Immerse Me Senpai says, I'm the good girl. Yeah. I just lost hope in the scene? Like the VTuber scene? What happened? What happened to the VTuber scene? What about us? What about Team V-Spire?
You see, this is what happens when you stop keeping up with Team V-Spire, because Team V-Spire is like the best group of VTubers out there.
Yeah, it's true.
If you stray too far from Team V-Spire, you get into some like you get into like the grimy, not good VTubers.
Yeah,
like you should have stuck with us.
Like frickin' Miyobi.
Here, the only drama that we have is Zach.
Fuck you, Zach.
Speaking of, I do have an announcement. Community Game Night
Yes.
is this weekend. I'm going to be hosting a Community Game Night.
Hell yeah. That would be good. And also, speaking of, we'll get to this. Actually, you know, I guess we can do this right now. Did you want to say more about that first, Zach?
No, I don't. I just thought of it today. I'm like, oh, do Community Game Night, so.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Hang on. Excuse me, I burpee. I have whale burp.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
letting go.
So like, speaking of like some plans and also like community things, we talked recently about how Zach apparently has never seen any Star Wars media ever.
Oh my god.
And didn't even know who Chewbacca was. So
Zach.
Yeah.
You
just more reason to kick him out, you know?
Just go graduate yourself.
Oh my god. Haru, that was pretty heavy. I didn't expect that from you. Oh my god. That was very close to like freaking goodness gracious. Anyways. Yeah, so we are going to be doing some community nights where we watch Star Wars and show Zach the Star Wars movies specifically. We're going to be going through all the movies in release order, and we're going to be doing that like probably also bi-weekly, having a community night where we do that, and then on the next stream or the next podcast episode, we will be talking about it. So we will be having the usual media segment we have on each stream. We'll specifically be talking about the Star Wars movie we watched with Zach, seeing what he thinks about it, having him tell us his thoughts, not spoiling anything, and also just kind of discussing the world. And I think that would be fun. Yeah, so we have some cool stuff to do.
I might have to get in on that.
Yeah, we'll probably start that next week, maybe, or the week after, because it's going to happen between this podcast episode and the next one. I'll make an announcement thing with it, like one of the schedules will have it probably. But yeah. Okay, so let's see here. The next segment is Sunday driving. So Haru, do you know about Sunday driving?
Is that like the series of recorded stuff that you do with Zach?
Yeah, it's the GTA series we do, where we check up on our good friends Cryptic and Mr. Zacharoni, a couple of crime bosses who just get up into some very interesting shenanigans. A couple weeks ago, they were kidnapped by aliens. This week, we don't know what they're up to yet, but we're gonna go ahead and check out what's going on. So this part is the part where we're gonna put that footage on. Haru, if you'd like, you can stay and watch with us, or you can head out.
Yay.
Either way, like you are no longer required to stay if you really want to get out of here, but we would love to
I
have you.
wanna, I wanna, I want, I want,
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh,
I want,
uh-huh, uh-huh,
I wanna keep,
Nobody?
uh-huh,
I wanna
Nobody?
keep being in the presence of
uh-huh.
the cute, good smelling girl.
Yay!
I
I've been
thought you said
smelling.
you
You know
were.
what, Haru? I've been smelling like exceptionally good recently.
You'll
You'll find out soon.
I thought you were gonna say you wanted to play the league.
Shut up, Zach. Immersive Senpai says, exclamation point lurk. So actually, we actually have a new redeem for that, by the way. If you want to type exclamation point redeem burb, B-I-R-B, that's the new thing we have for anyone who is going to lurk. It'll actually put something on the stream.
Ooh.
In any case, though, we'll do this segment where we're going to watch and see what our pals are up to. They're probably getting up to some silly shenanigans. We can talk over it as much as we want because it will be re-uploaded as a separate video later on. And then after that, we're going to have just more chats, specifically types of chats where Haru, you can show off a bunch of clips if you have any.
Whoa.
Yeah, we can like do a little bit more like directly advertising yourself. But first, let me pull up the video, which I will share to your guys' screen. Let's see here. And also, I'll let you see it as well. Zach and Haru, if you want to check out screen share. But first, let me put it up so the chat can see it. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Here we go. I wonder if I should go into... I want to make it like a separate theater screen for this at some point. For now, I think I'm going to head into the regular gaming screen for this. We will move some stuff here. Okay. Be here, and then I'll get... Are you two still there?
Yeah.
Okay. It went all quiet, but that's also because I stopped playing the music too.
I'm just enjoying your presence.
You're enjoying my pretty presents?
Yeah.
Yay. You're my present.
I mean, if you really want.
I get you good. Shut up, Zach. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to make it so you guys can see what the thingy. Oh. Come on. Come on. Show it. Show the media player. We have to look at the footage.
It's being bashful.
It is. It's a little bit nervous, which is strange for Cryptic and Mr. Zachroni. Usually they're pretty out there. Oh. That's weird. What made it work is I had to go click the Windows 7 option for some reason.
Huh.
Which is strange. Okay, now I will share it with you, the two of you. All right, so a lot of people really like this whole segment here. I remember last week people really got into the whole Cryptic and Mr. Zachroni thing. So let's take a look and see what this is, see how we feel about this, see what the funnies are. Like I said, feel free to make as much commentary as you like, the two of you. Zach, you already know that. But Haru, yeah, we can chat over this. It will have its own separate upload. The whole point is for us to like make jokes and watch it aloud. Yeah. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Zach, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Oh, wait. It's quiet. Also, I don't think it showed up on screen. What the heck? What the heck? It's not freaking showing up on stream.
Make sure you bring more maca next time.
J Hill's burbing. Okay, see you in a burb, J Hill. Oh, there we go. I don't know what I did, but it's working now. All right.
Yay.
Yay. Okay, let's do it.
So, it's this time that Mr. Zacharoni himself wants to see me.
Yup. Cryptic is shocked.
Ah, here we are.
Mr. Zacharoni's got a nice house.
He
nowhere to be
does.
seen.
I wonder what he does for a living.
Mr. Zacharoni.
Crime. I think he hosts a lot of
Are you
barbecues, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, I was gonna suggest maybe he did
calls
something
me,
extremely
asks me
legal.
to meet him.
Oh, extremely
He's nowhere
legal.
to be seen.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Oh, strange.
petting dogs.
That would
Like the
That's a
stock,
good knife.
the stock market.
the stock market.
And that
Yeah, no, that's what that's what
very strange.
that's what Mr.
news.
Zacharoni gets up to.
I'm going to take a sip.
No, Cryptic, don't drink the
Whoa,
strange
drink
fluid.
The strange juice.
He drank the strange fluid.
What in the fuck was that? That tastes like slime.
Booga.
Holy shit!
Oh no, you
Stay
drank
back. I
Moopy.
have a
You
knife.
drank
Stay
Mooper.
back.
Hey, no. It's me. It's me. Calm down.
Mr. Zacharoni,
Yeah.
you
Listen,
do you
listen,
realize
listen.
what happened last week? You can't be dressing up as an alien.
Listen. This is not dress up. It's actually a real skin suit. Listen.
That's a s-
I know a guy. He killed one in his mouth land. He's a bit weird, a little bit unorthodox, but we need to use a skin suit. Okay? We need to use a skin suit to
Skin
we
suit
can find,
adventures.
the internet search history. Don't ask any more questions.
This is
Come on, let's go.
all very sudden, Mr. Zacharoni.
You know the classic times when your friends are trying to give you
Let's
skin
go,
suits. You know,
Yeah,
I guess.
happens all the
So
time.
this guy, he's
takes
a little
me
bit
back
weird.
to my high school days.
He's really
Oh, take Zach back to his
Uh,
college
He's one
days,
of my
probably.
college friends.
I see.
Yeah.
An old college
See,
buddy.
see.
Oh,
Yes.
And he's provided you with an actual alien skin suit.
Yes. And he's gonna get you one.
He's going to get me a skin suit.
Yes.
I see.
Don't ask any more questions.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
gonna
have a
get you.
million
All right. Well,
I'm gonna get
Mr.
you a skin
Zacharoni,
suit. Don't ask questions.
This is quite strange, and
I do this every Tuesday.
your skin
What the
suit
fuck, Zach?
smells quite horribly.
honestly, not
You
the most depressing
Wash
thing
it, or
about
is it
that.
just pure
True,
skin?
probably. It's League, right? That's the craziest thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the craziest.
Dear God.
Actually, the craziest
This
thing
guy-
is how we keep graduating him, and yet
Very-
somehow
He's still
still
here.
He's into-
I don't know how he does. He breaks a lot of rules.
Okay. Is he
I'm the unpaid
Is he-
intern.
Yeah.
into skin suits?
We're like,
Uh,
Zach, we're cutting your
no.
paycheck, and he's like, fine, I don't get paid
No,
anyway.
not really.
I'll be here anyways.
This is
See
the
you
sort
tomorrow.
of thing I should expect getting into situations with you. However, if this is going to lead us to the answers of the aliens from the other day, then I can't
Right.
complain.
Right here. Come in.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard.
Let's go.
I,
There is something
Oh,
upstairs.
dramatic.
I'm walking already. Let's go.
Just up here. I hear shouting. What is this?
It's a party. That's my ex-girlfriend, Luciana.
I bet Haru would love Luchadora.
Oh my god, I need to finish this quest line actually.
What do you mean questline? This is something that already happened
One,
to Cryptic
two, three.
and Mr. Zacharoni.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Who the fuck are you?
He's my friend, Cryptic.
Hello.
He's extremely dangerous.
Extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
I can tell you've seen some shit. Walked in here like it's a fucking tea party.
Of course.
Not a snitch, are ya?
Of course not.
Know anything about the eggs on Mount Chiliad?
Eggs.
I don't know what that means. Oh shit.
Eggs of a position.
Eggs.
Fuckers, of course.
What is that why you brought it up, Haru?
Help us get out of this and we'll cut you into the
Sure.
deal.
You're one of those girlies.
I simply like eggs.
Mr. Zaccaroni, what does he mean by that?
The thing he's into. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Not worry about it, Mr. Zaccaroni.
There's a lot of fellas in college.
Is that so?
Yeah.
There's
Have
a
we
lot of
ever
college
thought
stories I
about
do not
how
know
Zach's
about
catchphrase
Mr.
is literally
Zaccaroni.
just "don't worry about
A
it"?
lot of things you're
Yeah.
going to have to
That's
tell
just
me
your
about
catchphrase.
yourself.
You know, it's very
I've never
strange
heard
too.
that.
Mr. Zaccaroni and Zach are very similar to each other.
No.
It was,
Yeah, I wonder if they're blood related.
Yeah. I've never seen the two of them in the
cousins.
same room before.
Mr. Zaccaroni, you have strange
Never.
companions. Although I shouldn't be too surprised, since you, in fact, know me.
That's
Whoa.
Whoa.
right here.
I hope someday I could be that for you as well, Mr. Zaccaroni. Your skin suit.
Aw,
It should
sweet.
terrify them. Fill them with fear. Just like my mask. Ah, yes. Mr. Zaccaroni, they are
One of the
running.
things I really like about Cryptic is just
Of
how
course, due to the fear
he's
of your
really
skin
confident
suit,
in his edginess.
Mr. Zaccaroni.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get me my RV back, I'm gonna say you're basically one of us. I checked the GPS. Looks like it's across the sea at Miller's Fishery. I'm gonna deal with some shit over here. You go get it. And before you ask, you're gonna get paid. We take care of the truth.
Well, I wouldn't do it for nothing.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah, go get it.
We shall make our attempts, but do not call me fresh meat. I am the oldest cut of meat. I am the perfect cut of meat.
I am Wagyu E5.
Cryptic
I
is
see.
such an edge lord.
He is. That's like, why he's so great. I am the oldest, best meat ever.
All right, Sir Dax.
You can't be better than me. Don't call me
However, I
that.
do have a
He's very sensitive
Batmobile
sometimes.
replica. We will be needing no boat of yours. We have
No boat
something
required.
much more ouch. Something much more ouch.
I
Shit.
Shit.
Something much more high
driving in
quality.
GTA be like,
Yeah, really. Especially the
Yeah.
Batmobile. Like it's got weird like
Question
hooks on it
so.
sometimes.
Ouch. They're going to give us the information about the aliens. Is that correct, Mr. Zaccaroni?
Yes. In the search history, you just gotta do a couple things for the internet search
Yes,
history.
we have to
Yes,
return
yes.
his own
you mean to
search
tell
history,
me that?
which was just taken, as we can see.
You mean to tell me that
Was he
people
also
don't think to use incognito
taken,
mode?
just
I
like
guess
us,
not.
Mr. Zaccaroni?
Zach's not a good, or Zach,
Yeah,
sorry,
in
Mr.
college.
Zaccaroni is not a good criminal.
In college, you say?
He knows the secrets.
The
You don't
secrets.
get nothing.
The
GM.
secrets, yes.
What is it you two studied in college together?
I studied. What do you think is on the search history?
I don't know.
Did,
He studied.
Probably
did you
leak.
study in buttholes?
No, he actually studied in zoology.
Oh. I see. Let's use
I think
the
that was
missiles,
Cryptic's
Mr.
first time
Zaccaroni.
ever saying the word
Use the
butthole.
This will make short work of these fools.
It would have been amazing
Let's go,
if
Mr.
Cryptic blew
Zaccaroni,
up the
quick.
RV
Quick,
there.
into the RV, Mr. Zaccaroni.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on my way.
Before they take us, I will disable the remote controls for the Batmobile so they do not take it from us. Are you okay, Mr. Zaccaroni?
A little bit injured, but we can work with it.
I love that
You
visual.
are in fact riddled with bullets.
An alien and Cryptic
I
in
can only hope
an RV
that
covered in
that
blood.
is just the blood of the skin suit.
We will get our revenge. Don't worry.
Here we are, Sir Dax. Get in. Mr. Zaccaroni,
Yes.
we should switch places. I believe you should drive.
Okay.
Mr. Zaccaroni.
Immediately a bad choice having Mr. Zaccaroni drive.
Mr. Zaccaroni.
Literally just what it's like to
GPS
drive with
broken.
Zach and GTA.
Yes,
Yeah.
I told you to go into the sky, Mr. Zaccaroni. That's not quite
Further
correct, is
evidence
it?
that maybe they
Into
could
the
be
tube.
related.
Maybe, I
Into the
wonder.
tube, Mr. Zaccaroni. Into the tube.
I'm starting to be suspicious that
Dax does not seem
Zach
pleased
is
with
Mr.
how they
Zaccaroni.
correctly.
and like just whenever he's not streaming or on streams, he's doing this with Cryptic.
Ah, yes, Mr. Zaccaroni. This is why I believe in you. They're here, Mr. Zaccaroni. They're here.
Okay.
Yes, the left, Mr. Zaccaroni. Keep going straight now. Mr. Zaccaroni, I'm jumping.
No.
Stay for just a second. Defend. Are you still in the RV, Mr. Zaccaroni?
I'm around the RV. I can get in.
Get in the RV, Mr. Zaccaroni. Mr. Zaccaroni,
Yes.
I'm here to help. Shit.
Whoa!
I launched the wrong way, Mr. Zaccaroni. I shall use the replica Batmobile to help.
I'm going.
Oops.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
sorry, Mr. Zaccaroni,
Whoops.
that was me. It seems this freak shop is down underneath the bridge. Just down here.
We're here. We've made
We
it.
are here.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Well, so I hope Dax's trip to the hospital goes well. Do you think he'll be okay?
Ah, he's been through much worse. Like
Of
you said
course.
that one time in college. I got stories, man.
Yeah.
I could share stories.
I see.
Please don't.
It's good that your skin suit
Oh wow.
took the brunt of the damage and you
Strange. It sounds like you
survived.
hate Mr. Zaccaroni just as much
explosion.
as you hate Zach. Weird.
You know, I gotta say, she looks cool and all. But I need to use the restroom. I don't know how to take it off.
Yes, that's an issue. Let's find you a bathroom, Mr. Zaccaroni.
Let's go.
Well, there we go. There's another episode of Sunday Driving.
Yay!
Yay! Whoops. Just in the credits. Just a little danger.
Yeah.
Some people were harmed in the making of this episode.
Yeah, just a few. Just a few. One of them was Zach, Mr. Zaccaroni, actually, as you can see. Well, there we go.
So,
There is that. I hope everyone enjoyed this week's
Yeah.
episode of Sunday Driving. We had some fun stuff going on there. Like I said, that will be uploaded on its own separately. Oh, loud music. Separately, within the next few days, probably. But I do hope you enjoyed watching it here. I love the screen of Zach just like being all small, looking around. Zach, what did you think about it? What did you think about
I
Cryptic
like
and
it.
Mr. Zaccaroni's shenanigans?
I got that thing up well.
What do you think, Haru?
It's fun. I actually haven't seen any of those Sunday drivings, and now I kind of want to.
Oh yeah,
I want to see more of them.
I'm glad you liked them. That was the fourth one we've made so far. They do have like a chronological order, but it's not terribly important. Like all you need to know in this one is that they're looking for alien stuff.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, like there was a lot of stuff we put into that one. We actually had to like, Zach, you were able to tell, I'm sure, but like we actually had to cut 2 attempts of recording this footage into one. So like,
Yeah.
we played this mission twice. So there are parts of it that were from the first recording and parts from the second recording. Like the whole beginning segment was from the first recording. The segment with the like Cryptic going ouch crashing a couple times was from the first recording, and then some other segments were from the second one. Most of it was the second one, but like a good chunk of it was also the first. But yeah, no, it's a fun little series we're doing. A lot of people like to quote it. We found out people have been wanting to say yeah, last time we had people say like, oh, this is adding to my vocabulary. And Jody just constantly likes to say Mr. Zaccaroni. See, just like that. Thank you, Jody.
You're welcome.
Hi, Jody.
Haru says hi, Jody.
Hi, Haru.
You're cute.
Haru says you're cute.
So are you, Haru.
Jody said so are you, Haru.
Yay.
Yay. Okay. So yeah, thanks for taking a look at Sunday Driving. I had 2 ideas for the title for this one. It was either going to be unorthodox, or because that was mentioned a lot as what Mr. Zaccaroni's friend was like, and then also the show me yours, as in like Mr. Zaccaroni showing Cryptic his friends and all that, the people he knew and hung out with. In college specifically, yeah. Or maybe it's a reference to like show me your skin suit. Who knows? In any case, though, yeah, that was the Sunday Driving segment. Next segment is just kind of we're gonna look at some clips and fan art and all that good stuff. Would you like to look at any Haru clips, Haru?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, if you just want to, like, we don't have to if you don't want to. It's just an opportunity. If you want to, you can just like link them to me and we'll watch them on stream. Take some.
I don't look back at and watch my own clips often enough.
I mean, we don't have to if you don't want to. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'll just have to see what I have.
Okay.
By the way, Pepper, I'm supposed to tell you that your negative 3rd favorite viewer says hi.
Oh my god. Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Hello, negative 3rd favorite viewer. I remember the meme. I don't remember. There was a different person I also said was like, I don't know, number 7 or something. I don't remember who that was though.
Okay, I've got a few clips here.
Okay.
Let me see here.
I'm also gonna look for some fan art to show on stream today. Let's see what we got.
I'll just post the links into this voice chat.
Okay. I'm looking at some stuff here that I can show on stream as well. You know what? I'm gonna bring back an old classic. I showed this one on, I think, in a video a long time ago, but I'm gonna bring it back because it deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be on my stream in just a sec. If I can get it on there. I just got to get this. Just a moment, everyone. My
I'm only
snacks.
vaguely aware what is in these clips, but I think they're good.
Okay. Send them on over and we'll take a look-see.
I posted them in the pep talk chat.
Sweet. Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Ooh.
Classic fan art. This one was by Laura, if anyone remembers Laura. This is from a decent amount of time ago. Let me just make it a little bit smaller. There we go. There's just boobies. They're rested on Zach's head. This was back before I got either of my newer avatars, back when I still had the Ara Ara avatar, but was transitioning. So like I just slapped PNG boobies on that avatar, and that that itself got fan art. It seems.
Yay!
And yeah, I've shown this one on. I put this one in a video before, but yeah. Here, you know what? I should make this. I should make this more fair. I'll put it on you, Haru. I'll put my boobies on you, Haru. Here, let me just. There we go. Now the boobies are on you, Haru. Enjoy the boobies. Actually, I'm sorry. It says milkers. Enjoy the milkers. Fan of the day. Thank you so much to Laura. Thank you so much for the fan art. Okay, I gotta hide it now while we go and look at some of these clips. Oh, there is a specific thingy. Here we go.
A specific thingy.
A specific thingy. Yeah, this is it. Look, there we go. Now it's all PNG mode. Do you want the boobies in front of you or like on your head, Haru? Custom booby choice.
They could
Just right in front of your mouth.
They could like be in my lap, kind of like the plushie I have with me right now.
Okay, here we go. There we go. See, now you can imagine the plushie is pepper milkers. Okay, so let's see. All right, so thank you for that fan art. Let's take a look at some of these clips that Haru has shared. Okay. I will share these with your screen as well now, so both of you can watch with me. We're gonna pause the music again, and we're gonna take a look at some of these funnies. Take a look at some of these funnies. Here we go. Here we go. I gotta work on this, the shape of this thing. There we go. That's good. That's good. This is doing it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're gonna watch some clips. Let's do it. Let's roll the footage.
Let's do it.
Easy.
As pie?
Do you want to build a thermonuclear device?
Oh shit.
It doesn't have to be a thermonuclear device. Yeah, so
I like that.
A late game in my collab series with Pi where we were playing Civ 6 for Pi's first time, and you know how Civ in the late game, you're just building thermonuclear devices, and so that's what I was doing.
I like how musical you were with it. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I'm trying to figure out where I can position this. Maybe we should go back to that other screen again. Here, let's go. Let's go back to this one. And we will get this. Yeah, there we go. This works. This works. Okay. Okay. Wait. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let's get another one of the clips. Next clip, the confession. Oh. Unmute.
I forgot I shared this one.
I like you, Haru. A lot.
I like you a lot.
might have a crush on Haru.
Oh my
If
gosh.
it's not already obvious.
The sounds.
Haru, 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 Haru also has a crush on Minnie.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
Oh my
Who would've
goodness.
thought? Gal.
Gow.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, I'm watching this and like wondering, is that current Haru making those sounds, or is that past Haru making some of those sounds? And I just came to the decision like it's probably both. That's adorable. That was so freaking sweet. Someone give me my insulin. It's time. I gotta take an injection. I agree. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. Is that how you like it said, it's called The Confession. Is that actually like how you confessed, or was it already, or either of you confessed?
No, we actually confessed in private, but
Okay,
like
yeah.
that was, I think, the first time we ever confessed like publicly on stream.
That's really cute. That's adorable. I love it. That's how you make the audience aware. You just do it again. That is adorable. Next one is hashtag Hopeless Haru theme song. Apparently, we got a theme song for this one. Oh, they all start off muted.
Little puppy, that's the snuggle. I'm a little puppy, that's the snuggle. And the kisses the little kiss the girls and get kisses from girls. And I like to be given pets. And I like to be given
I like Pi
treats.
looking at you.
And I like to be given walkies with the little girlies that love me. And I like to be a little puppy who's a collar wearer. And I get to wear a leash. And I get to be a puppy.
Oh, come on, Pi. Come on. That's such a look. No words were said. Just
I love Pi's reaction.
It was really good. Not a single word. That's how that's good, because that's pretty solid visual humor there. See, that just like this itself needs to be a screenshot. Just the looking up and you looking down. The judgment. The judging in Pi's eyes.
New meme template just dropped.
Yeah, actually. I could see it being that. We actually did get technically a new meme template from the the Sunday driving today, which I think is pretty good. It's just a sticker of Cryptic just being like judging. He's just judging.
Just judging.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Also, I wonder if there's some way I would really love fan art of like the Mr. Zaccaroni in an alien skin suit and Cryptic in the RV there. Like, I love that shot of them in the RV. I think I got a screenshot of that if I can find it. Yeah, this shot is really good. I just Cryptic driving and alien Mr. Zaccaroni shooting a gun. This is like prime. This is artwork what we're looking at here.
Also, the caption, we can work with it. Like, context list doesn't need any context.
True. This is it. This is the context. I would so adore fan art of this. It would become my wallpaper like instantly. There was also actually, I wonder if I can find this. When we were recording this, Zach and I, there was a really funny screenshot I was able to get. That was like, let's see, that was, you know when you go and see your friends that are online, apparently it doesn't work well Like it'll show the character, the person's the in-game character, and apparently it doesn't work well when that person's wearing the alien outfit. So it just showed this, which I think is great in of itself. It's just like glued on. Zach's head is just glued on to the alien body.
That's funny.
It's pretty great. So like, if we can get fan art of the other thing, but like instead of drawing Zach full alien, like have him be drawn like this, I would like be so happy. I would be the happiest girl. Yeah. Anyways, let's look at some of these other clips we got. Last one. Not the only thing, huh? Is what this one's called.
It's Manor Starlight. Hi, Manny.
Minnie? In the chat or something?
In the chat.
Oh my god. Minnie. Hello. Oh, geez, a spider, a G-worded VTuber, and a puppy. Fuck you, Zach.
Hey, Manny. You missed it, but I shared, one of the clips I shared was our confession.
It was adorable. It was so freaking sweet. It was so freaking sweet.
Important question, Muna. You wanna collab League of Legends?
Zach, are you trying to like remove your friends? This is actually Zach's way of like going and blocking people online.
This is how yeah, exactly. This is how you make negative friends.
Remove friend.
If you are too afraid of pressing the unfriend button, you can make someone else do it.
Minera's like, no league. You know, Zach, I'm gonna tell you this actually, as a friend. Jody and me and Badams might be playing League soon, where they're gonna show me it a little bit. We should get you in on it. Have like a 4-team group. I think that'd be great. Haru does not seem pleased.
Pepper's going over the dark side.
I've never played it before. This will be really them trying to get me to play it.
I played a lot of it in the past. That's my secret.
This is how I don't have opportunity to hang with friends that often. This is one of my opportunities.
Zach, you're a bad influence.
Look what you've done. Minner says I would cry. You know, understandable, I guess. Okay, so let's watch this other clip. Oh, by the way, once again, if anyone makes fan art of this, it would be an amazing Christmas gift for me. I would be so delighted if anyone was able to get this to me as a Christmas gift fan art. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, chat. Of course, no pressure. Okay, anyways, let's watch this clip.
Haley, I am so sorry about yesterday. I'm sure I made it the worst birthday ever. This town is so small. It sucks. Well, it's not the only thing that's small and sucks.
What?
For me, thank you. There you go. There you go, Haley.
It's not the only thing that's what? Not the only thing that's what?
Hey, Haley. It sucks.
Not the only thing that's small and sucks.
This town is so...
Alright, Haru, come on over. Come on over, I'm ready.
Really? Let me get in my car.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's happening. It's happening, Snacks. It's happening. Good day. Good day. I'm gonna put this back on the screen. Alright, that's enough of that. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the actual podcast screen. Here we are. Okay, this has been really good so far. So now we are on to our last segment. Thank you so much for showing all those clips, Haru. Everyone, that is proof you should go check out Haru the cutie, who is cute and is a puppy and is cute and doesn't play League. So everyone should go check Faye out and watch some stuff and listen to the ARFs like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Was that in response to the League thing or in response to the cute thing?
It was a cute thing.
Hehe, good. It's another like loop. I call you cute, you ARF. I say, wow, that ARF was cute, you ARF again, and then it just keeps going.
Ruff, ruff,
cute,
ruff,
cute,
ruff, ruff.
cute.
I still think occasionally of that clip of when you were watching the the Team V Spire like little clip you did at the start of your debut for Team V Spire, like. And you were flipping through the channels.
Oh yeah.
And one of them was just like me barking and Pepper saying "click good
Pie.
girl."
Yeah. You said Pepper. I'm not.
No,
Pie.
not Pepper. It's Pie.
Yeah, doing the clicker and then just you.
Yeah.
With like an actual bark sound effect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach, I love the link you're doing at the top. With the arrow. That's Haru, by the way. It's kind of cut off, though. You might have to get rid of the, like, follow part. Yeah, let me, switch the screen back to the, one you guys can see. There we go. Okay, so,
Hey, chat. Did you know that Pepper's cute?
What do you say?
I said you're cute.
Oh, yay. You are too. I don't know if you got to see that, Hari, but after you said it, I just had a really shocked expression. I'm just like, oh. Thank you. Even when I wear a Patrick upon my head?
Even then.
Even then. Thank you. You are cute too. Now do a barky. That's it. That's good. Minora says Pepper is cute. Thank you so much. I love being cute. I've been trying to, like, accept that a little bit more lately because I've been much more dysphoric over the past, like, year and a half or so. So I've been trying to, like, convince myself I'm cute again. I'm wearing some cute clothes today, IRL. So, yeah, it's nice.
You're extremely adorable and pretty and just like everything about you screams cute, pretty girl.
Oh my god, Zach, you are so fucking mean. I just saw what you did. Sorry to cut you off, Haru. You were giving me a really nice compliment, but I just saw what Zach did.
What are you talking about?
How long has that been up?
Unfriend.
That's really good, actually. For those who are just listening, Zach just put a message above his head, pointing at Haru, saying, check out HaruHaze on Twitch for League content. Which is really good. That's a good meme right there. Friendship ended, it looks like. But yeah, no, so like, let's get into the last segment of the stream, which is called Direct to Chat. It's a 15-minute segment, which we will be using to end the stream. And it's just us talking directly to the chat. There are a couple things I had thought to talk about. It looks like the chat's pretty slow at the moment anyways, but like I will still go on about the things I kind of want to bring up, which is I talked about this on my Discord server very, very slightly. And I kind of want to talk about it a little bit here too, because it feels more like official or public here. But with the help of some people close to me, I have you know what? I wasn't going to use this phrase, but I think this phrase fits. I kind of came out as plural recently, which feels very big for me to say on the stream too, actually. It's something I'm very
I'm
self-conscious
proud
about.
of you, Pepper.
Thank you, thank you. Talking a bit about that dysphoria, actually, I think part of it comes down to this. Like, I've been feeling a bit more, how do I put it? A bit more gender euphoria again since, like, accepting this part about me, even though I've known it for, like, a year and a half or longer. At least I, like, knew the terminology for a year and a half longer. I knew this was a thing for way longer than that, but I've been, like, kind of avoiding thinking about it for the past year and a half once I realized there was, like, terminology and, like, stuff behind it. And in doing so, I think I kind of blocked out some of my gender in a way. I was just very scared to reveal it, so it's kind of a big thing. I've been kind of nervous to talk about it, but yeah, I'm still nervous to talk about it. I'm still very nervous to talk about it. Very self-conscious. Got some internalized stuff there I need to work through. That's like imposter syndrome and like internalized, like, I guess, like phobia, but specifically against myself, if that makes sense. Which I need to
feel that, and just know that we're all here to support you. And
Thank you.
And like, it's just you're really important. This community would not exist without you. So like, we're literally all here to support you.
Thank you so much, Haru. I really appreciate it. I'm not sure. I know that you're Minra's trying to indicate like one of the altars, but I don't know which one that is. With
That's Susie.
Susie. Okay, thank you. Susie says, the Starlights are so proud of you all. Yeah, I need to get to know some of my other V-Spire friends' altars a little bit better. Susie says the Starlights are so proud of you.
Mine would love to chat with you.
What?
Mine would love to chat with you and get to know you.
Yay, that would be really nice. I need to... It's like a similar thing with when I first came out as trans. I needed to talk to other trans people. Like, it is such a helpful thing. I need to do that with this as well, because it is a helpful thing. And it's actually like what helped me for a bit there. It was like, I talked to some people in a different server I'm in. Not a YouTube affiliate server, just like, just a friend server. And some people helped me a lot there. And so like, I think I need to, and that's what made me actually decide to finally start acknowledging this again, which has been great. So I think acknowledging this around some other people and having conversations about it will really help.
I definitely found it to be helpful to like just kind of like talk to people in their altars, and also just kind of like be around them to just sort of like see how they are and see how they kind of like act and stuff.
Yeah, that
like
makes sense.
It was right around the time when the Starlights were starting to like first open up about it and explore it, that like kind of got me to do the same thing for ourselves. So
yeah,
it was
yeah. I it's like, I forget what I was gonna say. Shoot. Oh, actually, I do remember. I had one of the things I've been trying to experiment with is like, I'm sure, I know you, Haru, and Minra in the chat also know about this, but like, I don't know if whoever else knows about it, but there's like this Discord bot Plural Kit, which allows you to kind of send messages in Discord servers that have the bot under different like account names, kind of, or it'll appear like you're using a different profile name and picture, so you can like kind of have your altars talk separately. I'm so far referring to my altars, I guess, as my different selves, because it just feels more comfortable for me that way. But I did that, and I have such weird experiences with it. So the other day, so like I have my own like private server. This is a big thing for me to share as well. I have my own private server where I try to use this bot to talk to myself in myself,
Mm-hmm.
and I have different little journals for each of them. And as one of them, Lux is the name, I wrote a note in Lux's journal, and then something that's like, not the other selves are not allowed to see it. I'm not allowed to check it out when I'm the other selves. Uh, and so I wrote something, and then later on, I was curious if I would remember what it was, and when I came back to like remind myself that that exists, I was like, I don't actually, as a different self, I actually did not remember what was written there, and it's so weird doing that.
That's really interesting.
It's like I have no idea what was written there, and like a lot of the time, I chat knows that I have a lot of memory issues, and I think it actually comes down to this in a way, because I will oftentimes just forget so many things or have to re-experience things to know what's going on. Um, and I've found that if I try to like kind of force myself to be more separate, that becomes much more of a thing. Like the memory disappearing is so much heavier. Like, for example, um, I use TikTok a lot, and I was going through some TikToks, and I liked a bunch, and then later in the day, same day, I went back and was like, I don't remember any of these TikToks. I don't remember liking them. I don't remember any of this. It's really weird. um, and like usually it doesn't happen to this level because I'm kind of like, I guess switching a lot is how it is. I'm also saying a lot of this off the top of my head because I don't know how a lot of this works. So please be patient with me, or like feel free to explain things, because this is something I'm not really completely aware of. But like it was just very strange, and this is, like I said, these memory things have always been an issue for me, but just not to the degree that this has been when I actually try to like purposefully separate myself in that way. Katie/Ruby, the plural host of the Starlight, says, "Help me for me to talk to others like Pi and Haru and some others too." I could be wrong, but it's interesting because I think I'm the one that like brought up plurality to Pi a year ago, and like somewhat explained some of it, like a year and a half ago or something like that. It was like early to mid 2023.
I think you did, not because I was there, but because I think Pi mentioned it actually when she was like bringing up plurality to me and the Starlights.
That's so interesting then, because that means like I brought it up and was like, hey, this is really interesting. And then Pi explored it with you and Minra, and now we're coming back to me
It's
a year
all
and a
full
half
circle.
later. Yeah, and going like, hey, here we got the information for you. We did the research.
I mean, if nothing else, I like it. It is a thing that I'm like very fascinated by, and I do a lot of like it's kind of one of my on and off hyperfixations. So like I
Yeah.
tend to know quite a bit about like not necessarily how it all works, but like I know kind of what to look for and what to
Yeah.
expect with it.
That makes sense. Like it's
And different forms it can take.
Yeah.
That's like the big one for me, is like I kind of like now have a more clear idea of like the different ways it can exist and how it affects people differently.
That makes sense. And I appreciate your support with all of it, and hopefully you can maybe teach me some.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I know like Minora mentioned the Starlights. That's like the what's the term for like like a group of alters in a person. I don't know, remember what it's called.
A system.
System. Thank you. The Starlight system. I know like some people have like names for their systems. I also, to actually go back to a thing real quick, you mentioned the hyperfixation. That's kind of what happened to me a year and a half ago when I first started exploring this and going like, oh my gosh, this actually is a thing. And I first started exploring it, and similar enough to my coming out as trans in high school, I was kind of somewhat put back into denial by some people's reactions at the time,
Mhm.
because I was just also afraid. I hyperfixated on it for a couple months, and then I was terrified and have basically avoided it ever since until now, even though I knew it was a thing. I'm not gonna do the denial again. I was in trans denial for 5 years. I'm not letting it happen again.
You're not
So-
going back.
I am not. This time I want to actually fully acknowledge it, even if it's terrifying. But in any case, I have a name that I actually do really like for, I guess would be my system.
Mhm.
I have always liked the nickname that people don't usually use for me, but it's one I like, which is Pebbles. And so I'm
Pebbles.
calling it the Pebbles Collective,
Oh my gosh, I
which I
love
think is
that.
really good. Each one's just a little pebble. Each just a
I
little
love
pebble.
that.
Thank you.
You tip the
I'm
pebbles.
just a bunch of pebbles.
Yeah. And for those who aren't aware, the name we use for ours, we're the Emeralds.
I don't think I did know that, or I did and forgot. I don't know. I'm sorry. Once again, I don't know which one that one is. That's an I or an L?
That's Melody.
Melody. I don't know if I know about Melody. Saying Pebbles, thank you. Yes, Pebbles. Pebbles.
And also Emeralds is actually like pseudonym. I will tell you in private what the actual name is.
Okay. I'm curious about that. But you know, like for the first time earlier this week, for the first time ever, I actually allowed myself to call one of myselves like she, or like talk about one of myself in the third person, because I've been just so, like I said, internalized. Is there a term for like there's transphobia, queerphobia, homophobia?
Pluralphobia?
I guess that, like, it's one of those ones where it's not towards anyone except for myself, but it's very much so there for and towards myself, unfortunately. And so it's like I feel scared to use any of those terms directly for myself, like alters or system or anything like that, or to refer to them actually in the third person. But that's what I did earlier this week for the first time, and it was very revealing.
So an interesting thing about that is, like, for me, I kind of like had awareness of my alters. I just didn't necessarily like I didn't really like talk about them in that sense, because like I don't know, I knew other people in like the VTubing community who were plural and who struggled with it, or like maybe struggle isn't the right word, but like it is like an actual disorder that they have and have been diagnosed with. And like, well, okay, I shouldn't make light of this. Clearly, therefore, I am not this. And then I just, through a bit of exploration and kind of realizing, well, that's only one side of it. Like, you can still have alters and be plural without having to like have a diagnosed disorder for it, because there are other forms of it. And that's kind of when I finally came to terms with like, oh, actually, maybe this does make sense.
And it comes around to the similar thing of like, you don't need to be diagnosed to be trans, for example. Like when it comes to these very identity based things, it's weird to like require a like diagnosis for them. And that like includes transness. Like transness is still a diagnosis to a majority of people, unfortunately. Like you actually have to go to a doctor and diagnose yourself as trans. I remember when I was in high school and trying to like come to terms with my identity, I had to like take a test basically with my therapist and a doctor and all that.
I know in my case, when I like, because I like, there are things that I do need a gender dysphoria diagnosis for. And like, I basically just went to my psychiatrist and was like, hey, so I'm a trans person. And she just kind of like immediately just wrote gender dysphoria on my chart. Like that's how I got the diagnosis, was like just showing up and being trans.
Yeah. That's how it was for me later on in life, like when I came back out, like came out in 2022. Actually, I guess it was 2021. But like when I went to my doctor, that's how it worked. But back in 2014, when I was talking to my therapist about it and a doctor, they had me have to like take a bunch of tests that are now just kind of just more so recognized as just not good. Like I wasn't allowed to tell myself I am trans. I had to be diagnosed for it to be real to people. And I think a lot of people still live with that mindset of that being how it works, unfortunately. But like I remember on the test being like, do you like avoid mirrors at all costs? Do you hate yourself? Do you blah 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 blah? And like a lot of those things did apply to me, but also I didn't realize they applied to me, and that just like creates a whole mess of things that and then when it comes to like plurality stuff, I actually remember having several conversations, not conversations as much, but more like questions. I would go to my dad when I was like a kid and I'd be like, hey, Dad, this is weird, but like, why does it feel like there's multiple of me? And
Yeah.
and he'd be like, what the fuck you talking about? Basically.
Hi, Pi.
Hi, Pi.
Hi, bye.
How about bye? But like, the fact that those questions even came up is a big thing, and also so did like gender questions, but they were also kind of pushed to the side a bit. I don't think any of my like relatives actually know about the plurality thing.
Yes. I haven't told any of mine. So also going back to kind of like the gender diagnosis stuff, and like also related to the plurality stuff, but like kind of both, is like a lot of these things, and like a lot of the diagnoses are based on like, it depends on the doctor that's doing the diagnosis, obviously, but a lot of them are heavily based around stereotypes.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you don't fit those stereotypes, like, then clearly it's not possible.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
So like one I know this is like, because one of the trans icons that I followed as I was like learning about myself being trans and like kind of watching her journey through social media was, I found out she, who lives in Sweden, had to go through this process of basically pretending she was attracted to men because they literally wouldn't believe if she was, and she also couldn't dress as a tomboy. Like she had to dress all pretty and frilly and like cutesy and pink.
It's bad.
Yeah, like these are all the sort of stereotypes that trans people have to face and deal with in the medical community, that like, you know, this is how we get false diagnoses. Like, no, you're not trans, clearly, because you don't fit the stereotype.
Yeah.
And
it's
in some ways, like, in some ways plurality is also similar. Like, I think for that, it's more of an internal trying to fit a stereotype.
Yeah.
And when you see to yourself that, oh, I don't fit the stereotype, then clearly this can't be possibly me.
Yeah, and that's like how I was to myself with transness in the beginning as well. So it's good to like recognize that that's what's happening here also. And like Pi says, I'm a trans stereotype, but it's my choice.
Yeah.
That's really good, Pi. Also, I like how you said stereotype, so my character Rio popped up on screen. In any case, though, yeah, it's really like the double-edged sword of being like a trans femme, especially of being like, if you dress too femme, then you're like called out for trying to like, what's the phrase, exaggerate womanhood or whatever, or like make up womanhood, whatever. And then if you try to dress a little bit more tomboyish, they're like, okay, see, this is why you aren't a real woman. Like, it's just no real winning with a lot of people like that, unfortunately.
Yep. You can be bubbly, cute, and pink and wear skirts and dresses and, like, be as cutesy as possible, and they'd be like, okay, now you're just being like,
Yeah.
a hyperbole here.
Yeah.
No actual girl is this cute and pink and frilly. And then you like try and, tone it down a bit. And now it's like, oh no, you look too much of a tomboy. Why aren't you wearing a skirt? If you're not wearing a skirt, you're clearly not a girl.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is like that. And this is what, like, a lot of us trans people mean when we talk about, like, systemic transphobia or systemic transmisogyny. It's just a lot of this gross stuff, unfortunately. Makes me think Minecraft doesn't let you say misogyny, which is funny. In any case, yeah, and like I know for a fact I can't bring up like plurality around my mom because like when I was a kid, for example, I drew on the walls. Kids do that, right? Kids do that, right?
No.
I didn't.
No.
Shit. But you know how kids do draw on the wall sometimes. And I was doing that, and apparently my mom was convinced I needed to go to like a mental facility for that. Which is just such a jump. So like I know I can't bring up a lot of this stuff because it'll just be I must be quote unquote crazy and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me, my sister, the middle sister, used to be the youngest sister. When she was not a baby but like a child, she would there'd be like she would walk in the hallway, and she would put her hands on both sides of the hallway and legs on both sides of the hallway and climb all the way to the ceiling.
Oh my god.
Spider.
Just like me. Is that why you thought of that? Is because it's just like me? Or is that because that's also behavior like someone like my mom would say is like mental facility worthy?
Mm-hmm. I mean, honestly, take your mom's mentality and like rewind it by like 20 years and people are thinking demon possession.
Yeah, that is true. A lot of I mean still today that's also still a thing,
Yeah.
but just in different degrees and different places.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. In any case, we are well past the end of the stream time. By well past I mean like just 10 minutes, but it is coming to the point where we should probably be ending the stream. I have really enjoyed these conversations. I'm glad we actually got to talk about plurality. I wasn't really expecting it until earlier in the stream when it was like kind of semi brought up and then it became more of a topic. And I'm glad it was brought up. I'm glad I actually got to kind of like go into it and chat with some more people about it vocally. I think that's been really
And
good.
I'm glad I got to be the guest on the stream where you do talk about it.
Yeah, thank you for being here. I appreciate you, Haru.
I appreciate you too.
You want to touch tips?
Yeah, please.
That probably wasn't as clear as I meant for it to be. What you said too, or what you thought too, Haru, but I did specifically mean like my Patrick's tip and your Greater Cone tip.
This is like we're cuddling.
It's like we're cuddling and touching tips. Okay, so this is a perfect way to end the Pep Talk podcast for this week. We'll be uploading the Sunday driving episode, Show Me Yours, within the next few days. So look out for that. I hope everyone has, if you are doing anything with it, a good holiday tomorrow. Yeah. I'll say have a good holiday. I won't say have a good Thanksgiving specifically. But yeah, no, that's been our conversations for today. I hope everyone enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. You're all wonderful, beautiful people, and I love you so much. If you'd like to support the channel, please consider becoming a member. If you do, you get special benefits like emotes, badges, shoutouts, and the ability to join me in a stream. You can also donate through Streamlabs or Super Chats. It helps me so much, and it also goes towards the current donation goal thing, which we are using to hopefully help me and Jody have a place to stay and live.
Give Pepper your money.
Thank you. Only if you want to and can. Please don't feel like you have to.
Skip paying for your medication and food.
Yeah. Thank you
Pepper
so
needs
much,
it more.
Haru, for the $15 earlier. Thank you so much. We are on our way to having a multiplayer with chat thing, which will be fun. And also next week we'll be doing a lot of the other like starting the other like streams things that have been like done already, like an ASMR stream, karaoke stream, art stream. Did we get to an art? Yeah, art stream. Yeah, so we'll get through all that stuff too. Thank you very much for watching. You're all wonderful people. Love you so much. Check out my Discord or Blue Sky in the description below. I am going to be deleting my Twitter, which I was actually supposed to do on Monday and just haven't done yet. I'm deactivating it because Twitter sucks. Please follow me on Blue Sky instead. Also, Zach, do you want to do your yourself, your shout outs? All right, so Haru, do you want to do your Zach, are you there?
Zach is too focused on League.
True. Zach, are you muted? Hashtag muted.
I am muted, gosh. I said I have a website.
Awesome. Tell me more. Advertise yourself a little bit.
I'm working on a new brand. I'm going to make a mission statement on what's going to happen. What's going to happen to this brand, which I'm not abandoning it or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I'm changing things around.
Yeah.
And what the new brand is going to be. So I'll probably post that on the Respire server.
Yeah, so everyone check out Zach's stuff and like look forward to these postings on like the future of Zach's content. Follow him also on All Official Zach on Twitch. And Haru's link is in the chat as the pin message. Haru, would you like to say any final advertisements for yourself or anything like that?
Yeah, just follow me in the places, and I also have a Blue Sky and a Discord. I am too lazy to link the Discord, but if you go to my profile on basically any website, you can find my card, which has a link to my Discord server. And other than that, I stream occasionally, and I do my best to be cute, and girls are intoxicating.
So true. It's so true. Girls are intoxicating.
Oh my gosh, you were playing. You were in VR chat this whole time?
Yeah, that's how that's how we always do the pep talks.
Whoa.
We're in some VR chat world. Crazy, right? Now there's two of me.
Twice as huggable.
Yes, wouldn't you love to snuggle two peppers?
Yes.
Anyways. Objection! Alright, everybody. See you later. Goodbye, bye-bye. Goodbye, bye-bye. Goodbye, bye-bye.
Bye.